Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Srinivas. Welcome to Nano eLearn and back to Python tutorial series. In our previous session, we have learnt about different operators to perform calculations and also how to write simple code snippets and run on Python IDLE shell. In today's video, we'll talk about variables in Python programming language. If one wants to learn about complete information on variables in Python along with the practical demo, please watch this video completely till the end. Before that, make sure to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever new content is uploaded. Let's get started. Introduction to Python variables. Variable is a container to store your value. When it is created, some space is allocated for it in the memory. For instance, we consider in this example, here z is the variable name and 7 is the variable value. For instance, we can assign the variable 7 to the variable name z here. No need to declare the data type of a variable. When a value is assigned, it will automatically identify which type of value that is being assigned. It doesn't need explicit declaration to a variable to reserve space in memory. Declaration happens automatically when a value is assigned. Equal sign is used to assign values to the variables. Example, x is equal to 5. We can also do multiple assignment using variables. That is, it allows user to assign a single value to several variables simultaneously. For instance, we can see the example as x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to 5. Let us try to understand this with a practical demo at the end. We can check the Python version on Windows-based machine using the command python-version. I will also show you how to check the Python version that been installed on your Windows machine. Let's get started with a practical demo. I'm opening the Python IDLE shell. We have seen in our previous session how to add two variables. For instance, I am considering 5 plus 2 and it is giving the result 7. But how we can able to work with a variable? We consider a variable z and we are assigning it a value as 5. Let's see, this is the first time we are not seeing any output when a variable is assigned with the value 5 here. So what is happening here? Because this is just assignment operation where the value 5 is assigned to the variable z. So we are not seeing any output. Here z is the container for storing the variable value which we have assigned it as 5 here. Now let us see how this works. If you take z plus 3 and observe, it is giving the output as 5 plus 3 which is equal to 8. Why these are called as variables? Because these can change their values. If you consider another variable, say y, and we are assigning it a value is equal to 6, the value been successfully assigned now. If you consider assigning a new value to the variable z here, say we are assigning it as 2, and see whether how this works. Now if I try to print the z value now, let's see it is changed to 2. Initially we have assigned the value 5 to the variable z, but now when we changed the value to a new one, it is displaying the new value. Now let's try performing the addition operation here, y plus z, and observe here we can see the output as 6 plus 2 which is equal to 8 here. It is considering the new value which is 2 in this operation for the z variable. If we consider a new variable, say some xyz, and try to find the result of it, we say it is giving the error as name xyz is not defined because the variable is not assigned with any value so far. Also, we can also work in different possible way. We can also use underscore operation to perform the addition operation. Let's see how this will work. For example, I'm performing the operation like I'm using underscore plus y. So it is taking the value y value as 6 and it is giving the output as 14 because here it is taking the most recent value to perform this operation in place of underscore. Now let's see, that is here it has taken the most recent result is 8 and y as 6. We can also assign string value to a variable like I'm assigning this way. Say I have considered a variable as my name and assigning the string value as Srini. Now if we print my name, it is giving the value as Srini which we just assigned. Similarly, we can also add a new string to this variable. Say I'm giving string as welcome and try to print the output. It is giving Srini welcome. Similarly, we can also fetch a particular letter of a word in a particular string. For example, if you'd like to print the first letter in the word Srini, which was assigned to the variable my name, so it uses the concept of array and the indexes for that specific array will be assigned from 0, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you would like to print the first character, the first letter in the string A, we need to give as my name of 0 and hit enter. It prints the first letter as S. This is how, based on the index, we can print a particular letter in a given string. Similarly, we can also pass a negative index to fetch the value from the end. That is, if I use -1, let's see what it will print. It is taking the last letter in the string Srini, which is I, and it is printing now. Similarly, if we use -2, it will fetch the second letter from the last, that is N. This is how we can work with strings to print a particular character within a given string. Similarly, if we would like to print few letters from a given string, we can also do that by using this array concept. For example, I would like to print the first 3 letters in this string, can give 0 to 2, and let's see how this prints. It is printing the first 3 letters, that is the first 2 letters 0 to 2, that is yes sir. So this is how we can print the values. Here to print these values, it will consider 1 and 2 here, 0, 1, 2 here, it considered 1 and 2 here. For example, if we try to print the values 1 is to 2, let's see 1 is to 3, let's see what it will print. It is printing 1, 2, 3, that is Ri. This is how we can also work with strings. Similarly, we can also do multiple assignment in case of assignment operation. That is, we can assign a single value to multiple variables I have assigned here. To try printing any value, it will print the value as 5. So these are we can do multiple assignment. Similarly, we can also print the type of a specific variable. For example, if we use something like type of x, it prints the class as int type. This is how we can also do. Similarly, we have length function where it is used to print the length of a given string. For example, if we use my name, let's see how this works. It is giving the error because it is not length. We need to use len. Len is the correct function. Let's see how this works. It is printing as 5 because Srini has 5 characters SRINI. It is giving the length as 5. That's it from the practical demo. Now let me explain about how to check Python version in command shell. You need to open the command shell and type python version. It displays the Python version as Python 3.9.1. That's it for today's session. These are some useful URL links. Happy learning. Thanks for watching my video. Have a good day.